Hey, yo. What's poppin', gang? Hey, welcome in to another live, gang. I appreciate you guys so much for pulling up, man. Y'all been showing up. I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. The community is feeling strong. I know it's a little bit of a tough period for us now with we're trying to hit this milestone, man, of 30K. But I take that with the territory, man. So if you guys have not done it already, man, hit that subscribe button. We appreciate the love. Make sure you guys like the video if you guys don't mind, so it gets shared to others. We are trying to feed the algorithm in all ways. You guys see we doing pre-recorded content. We just dropping videos randomly, man, just to feed the algorithm with a lot of different types of content. And I really figured out that I actually enjoy doing multiple types of content. So I'm really hoping y'all enjoy it. You guys are probably just leaving the J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar reaction video. I appreciate y'all for that. If y'all have not watched that, tap in with that one after this one. But we got another good one lined up, man, from the Ville. So shout out to the Ville, man. Hopefully they pull up to the stream. I tagged them, so maybe they'll pull up in the stream. But we got some more stuff about this whole Julian case, man. I hadn't really talked about it, but I've seen some suspicious stuff going on. So we definitely kind of want to tap in with that and see what the Ville has found, man. You know, they do incredibly in-depth and thought-out research. So the title of this video is Drake Goons accused of suspicious activity in Dubai. So everything weird seems to happen in Dubai. Shout out to K-Sinead, what up? Lord Racer, Noah King in the building. Do me a favor, tap that screen if you guys tap the screen, man. Hit the like button. We're not in the vertical anymore. But let's go ahead and tap into this video, man. It seems like everything weird happens in Dubai for whatever reason. I don't know why, but let's get it.
What's going on, y'all? Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't done so already. If you'd like to donate to the channel, the Cash App's in the top right corner of the video. But
Are they saying RIP?
Get into it, man, because we got to talk about this Julian situation. Now, if you don't know who Julian is an individual who had claimed to have paid Drake to do some type of collab with him. Now, he's claimed to have paid Drake about $2 million, somewhere around there, and claimed that he got scammed. He said that.
So he paid Drake for a service and didn't get it.
That Drake never really collabed with him. And he said that Drake's goons, Drake's henchmen that you see him around with all the time, that they scammed him also. Now, shout out Certified Boogeyman on X. He had made a post previously in regards to this that sparked a whole conversation and has other posts in regards to this. So shout out Certified Boogeyman. I recommend you go check him out on Twitter. Go follow him and all that. Show him some love. Shout out Certified Boogeyman. So he had posted this photo, and you can see here, this is Drake's henchman. This is Drake's goon. And this is Julian. Julian is wearing the beige clothing. At one point, Julian was cool with Drake. Obviously, he gave him money. He thought they were going to collab. And at one point, he gave Drake's henchmen some money. And at one point in time, they were all cool. You could see them hanging out. You could see them having a good time. It wasn't until Drake had ripped Julian off.
Drake scammed me. Champagne.
Oh, I remember this. I remember him talking about this and kind of being really vocal about it. I just never knew if anybody ever believed any of this stuff or if it was just like, if they thought he was just talking. My thing is, and I just, if you took $2 million from somebody, like what, like there has to be receipts, right? For him to show like, yo, he took this from me and he didn't give me nothing. So I wonder if he has receipts or if he's showing any receipts. Alex, what up, man? Chicago, stand up. We see you.
Scam the 20-year-old.
Wait, I thought so. I knew Drake sent you a voice note, like calming you down. You was on the edge.
$2 million.
Wait, hold on. Slow down. You paid $50,000 to get on live stream with who?
Top 5 and Antonio Brown for 1 hour, and they gave my 20 racks back. I think Top kept like 30, and I think my industry guy was probably scamming me, so he kept some bread, whatever the fuck.
Wait, what? He gave him 20, he kept 30?
Live stream with who?
Top 5 and Antonio Brown for 1 hour, and they gave my 20 racks back. I think Top kept like 30, and I think my industry guy was
he said it sounded like he said AB gave him his 20 racks back, and then Top kept 30.
So he kept some bread, whatever the fuck. Top went on live for like an hour. He told Drake to watch the live. Drake was watching it. I have some screenshots of Drake saying, "Okay, I need $2 million from this kid, and in 90 days I'm gonna give it back to him." Though that was the deal.
He sped up. I'm like, bro. I'm like, is he tweaking? It's sped up for sure.
Screenshots of Drake saying, "Okay, I need $2 million from this kid, and in 90 days I'm gonna give it back to him." Though that was the deal. So I give him $2 million, and then in 90 days he gives it back to me. Though when he does all this shit, he's gonna, for one, He's gonna follow me, which I'm not paying $2 million for no.
Wait, hold on. Wait, slow down one second.
Right.
Drake told you.
Wait a minute. He is sped up and Ack is speaking at normal speed.
So I give him $2 million, and then in 90 days he gets back to me when he does all this shit. He's gonna, for one, he's gonna follow me, which I'm not paying $2 million for no.
Wait, hold on. Wait, slow down one second.
Right.
Drake told you give him $2 million and he gonna flip it for you? Come on, bro.
Yes, like I have screenshots of that. I have screenshots of Drake on his real phone. Basically hacked Top's Telegram. I gave him a Richard Mille, my Bubba Watson factory set with the diamonds. And I gave it to him under the impression that once all these Drake promises were fulfilled, that he was gonna be able to keep the Richard Mille.
So as you could see, he had said that he was supposed to collab with Drake. I guess give him money. He gambles with it on stake and then flips it, gives it back. He thought it would be a good idea. So that way he could befriend Drake, collab with him, probably do something with him. And it never happened. It never happened. He tried to create a relationship with Drake's henchman, with Drake's goon. And it just...
That's why he paid it to him. Somebody just asked, why pay Top? And I think him paying Top was him trying to infiltrate his way into the circle. Not knowing that maybe some of these people are just not, they just gonna take your money and run, bro. You already paid them. This ain't a legit business where, you know, we gotta report what you gave us. You gave us what Joe Budden called it? Brown paper bag money. You gave us brown paper bag money. So what's the point? Right?
Just didn't really work out that way. I guess they ended up having a falling out because he never followed through with the deal that he had promised Julian. And that's when Julian started becoming unhinged.
That's a 20-year-old.
You hear it?
Yeah. Thanks for trying to do this for you. If anybody looks at your page, brother, I'm gonna be very transparent to you. You look like you're absolutely 100% out of your mind. You look very irrational. You look like you've been for 20 days. Nobody's trying to fucking give you a part of their company and do business with you. You know, they're trying to jam you for bread. So that's why I keep telling you, I'm like, yo, like, I feel like whatever, the Top situation worked out, but it's for $550 and crypto. Who gives a fuck? Like, that's something we could get back. I'm trying to tell you, slow down. Stop posting so much. If you genuinely want to make money, I have plays for you. I can only involve you in if you stop acting like you're on crack cocaine, bro. You're tweaked the fuck. Like, I'm just letting you know, I'm just genuinely speaking to you. I don't know you. I don't owe you this conversation. You know, I haven't even really sent you no voice notes because I don't send voice notes like that. I don't want to be, I'm sending you just because you need to hear my voice, bro. You're tweaking.
And the sad truth is, this is all
your money.
his efforts to like manipulate ways to fucking continue into this scam.
I'm trying to make all these great.
Yeah, he was playing audio. That sound like Drake to me. I see the chat saying that it's AI. I see the chat saying that it's AI, but I don't know if I believe that. That sounded like him talking. AI sounds a little bit different. What do y'all think? Y'all think that's actually him? It sounds like him to me. And I thought his audio was sped up, but I think bro is honestly just talking that fast. Because Axe audio, it seemed to be normal, but on this dude, he seems sped up and kind of moving around and hopping around.
Crazy moves with these crazy people. You have a direct line to me. If you want to make money for real, I'm just reading a message. If you want to make money, just get your money back.
So as you can see, Julian has pictures, he has voice notes, he has relationships with Drake and his henchmen and his goons. We know which ones we're talking about. He built this relationship with them. He's hung out with Drake's goons, messaged Drake personally. Drake messaged him back with voice notes talking about the situation that Julian is upset about. The money, giving the money, Drake using it for stake, Drake using it, and he was supposed to go live with Julian. He was supposed to entertain this kid however way he saw fit because he gave him money. And things go from calm to completely worse because after Julian shows the voice memo of Drake, after Julian shows the messages between him, Drake, and Drake's goons.
What up, Holly?
One of Drake's goons, and we all know who that is. He joins this live, and Julian becomes completely unhinged.
Oh.
Because like I said, and like Certified Boogeyman had posted, Julian at this point becomes very unhinged. He got ripped off millions of dollars. He's upset. In the last video, he was trying to explain the situation to academics because he was saying stuff like this on live.
Even Drake is scared to get a little Rico today. When I fuck the Russian government, I call the U.S. embassy and play him all these fucking voice notes that Top sent me about shooting up the fucking weekends manager's house and hitting the security guard.
So Julian is obviously saying a lot of things. Now, remind you, he's hung out with Drake's henchmen. He's hung out with Drake's people. So the things that Julian is saying, he's implying because he hung out with Drake's people. So when he says stuff like this, it seems like he's talking from a place of knowledge. Seems like he's talking about something that he's aware of. That
He's a crypto scammer. Okay, that's what I was trying to figure out. I was like, yo, how did he get this bread? I was trying to figure out like how, I know there's some 20-year-old millionaires out there, but I was just trying to figure out how he got all this bread in the first place. But if y'all saying he's into crypto, then that makes sense. But it also makes sense why you would, want to remove a person like that from the situation, especially when the court documents against UMG and Kendrick are saying, yo, he's the reason for that, for those issues and incidents taking place. And he's saying, no, I have proof that it's not that. So directly refuting what that is. That's just crazy.
But since they're all having a falling out over this money, Julian is becoming unhinged
PI office
and saying all these things publicly on clips like this, as well as the live stream with academics. The only thing is that when he was doing the live with academics, eventually Top 5 joins the live stream.
Hey, shout out to Chip for the 5, gang. I appreciate you. You got gambling problems, spending problems, bad with money, and meet the grams, fam. It's crazy out here, bro. It's getting scary, honestly, bro. It's beyond music. It's scary. It's really scary out here.
Starts talking to Julian. Drake's Goon joins the live stream, and they start going at it with each other because obviously they're upset about money. They're upset at each other.
Bundog owes me a favor. Bundog owes me a favor. It's been overdue. He owes me a favor.
I'm on the 25th floor.
Bundog owes me a favor, Mario.
Hold up. I just dropped
There's 2 niggas I need doing Kendrick.
Oh, yeah, I remember this.
Bundog owes me a big favor. And I'm not talking about...
Like every time I see Bundog, he's sitting there like, bro, let's just make this right into business, bro.
Bundog's gonna kill you, go down for first.
So like I said, Julian tried to explain himself. He becomes unhinged when Top 5 joins the live. Top 5 and him start going at it. They start arguing. They start getting loud with each other. Top 5 starts saying stuff to Julian. Julian keeps telling him to pull up. Top 5 says that Bundog owes him a favor. Bundog owes him a favor. If you don't know who Bundog is Top 5's homie, Drake's goon, just another person that is a henchman of Drake's. But he falls under Top 5 apparently. And he's saying that Bundog owes Top 5 a favor. And then he says verbatim that Bundog is going to unalive you because he owes Top 5 a favor. Now, all these clips that we're hearing right now on Instagram are from Julian's Instagram directly. And as you could see in the comments, everybody is putting rest in peace, Julian. Going back to the original post from Twitter, Certified Boogeyman was putting RIP Julian.
Yeah.
And in the comments, it's the same thing. RIP Julian in different posts. You could see right here, it says, Bundog is in Dubai. He's coming for you. This is literally what it says in one.
They posting these in comments, bro? In comments?
Of the comments in Julian's post. And this all happened around 6 weeks ago, 5 weeks ago. You could see here, this was on week 6. So we looked into it. I tried to tap in, try to see what was going on. Top 5 is talking about Bundog going to get Julian. So I looked at Bundog's page, right? I looked at Bundog's Instagram, and you could see a video of him in Dubai. You could see the screenshot right here. It says that he currently is in Dubai.
Yeah, I'm standing home on the side of the floor. Call the app. You have the app. You have that. Hood nigga problem. Still on my hood shit. Sorry, you have the app. I don't have cap.
So now this is what I'm thinking, right?
Yo.
Bundog is in Dubai. Julian claimed to be in Dubai because in the video where he's arguing with Top 5, he said,
bro, how does that, yeah, somebody just said sloppy in the chat. But that's crazy, bro. It's that serious out here, bro. It's really that serious out here. They really sicking goons like that. That's wild, bro. That is wild. I thought it was just music, gang. It seemed like it's going even deeper than that.
Pull up. He says, pull up, pull up. I'm in the Royal Atlantis, or the Atlantis Royal, which is a hotel in Dubai. Top 5 is telling Julian that Bundog owes me a favor, and now Bundog is in Dubai.
Yeah, Dad.
Come to Dubai.
Bundog owes me a favor. Bundog owes me a favor. It's been overdue. He owes me a favor.
I'm on the 25th floor.
Bundog owes me a favor, Mario.
So as you can see, Julian is saying, I'm at the Royal and Atlantis.
Dog, like, that is... I really do think that sometimes people believe that they can't be touched at all. And I think that's the craziest thing ever, man. Wherever you are, especially if you giving somebody the low. If you giving somebody the low. Bro, he gave him the low and told him where he was at. We gotta be smarter than that, bro. We gotta be smarter than that. I hope nothing happens to him for real, bro. I hope this is all like, yo, he gonna pull up and we gonna see him. But this is crazy, man.
Or it could also be known as the Atlantis Royal. And he's telling them to pull up. Well, if you look up the Atlantis Royal on Google, you can see it's in this location over there in Dubai, right? This is the Atlantis Royal that Julian is telling him to pull up at. This is where he drops his location when he's talking to Top 5, where Top 5 is saying that Bundog owes him a favor. If we go to the Instagram video, he shows his GPS location, and it says E44 Al Kale Road. So I looked up that address. This is the Atlantis Royal where Julian is supposed to stay at. And this is E44 on the map. And as you can see here, it says E44 Al Kale Road.
Bro.
The same road that Bundog is on currently while he's in Dubai. And it just so happens that this road is not that far from the Atlantis Royal. It's right there.
Bro.
And it's all the way over here. About a 15-minute drive to get to the Atlantis
So
Royal.
has anybody seen, heard from, is there any signs of bro at all?
So now it's starting to make
all that
sense.
happened months back?
Nobody could find Julian. Julian hasn't posted in a really long
What
time.
up, Roddy Mommy?
Top 5 is saying that Bundog owes him a favor. Bundog goes to Dubai. Now all of a sudden we don't hear from Julian, and Bundog so happens to be in the area at the hotel where Julian had stayed at. But where's Julian? I'm not going to sit here and say if Julian is here with us or not. If I don't know where he is, it hasn't been confirmed.
Right.
But where is he? Because this is starting to look strange.
It looks very
Now, Certified
strange.
Boogeyman has done his own research, and there's currently a crypto wallet going around in the Dark Kenny Reddit with a lot more scathing information. If you want to check it out, you can check it out on Reddit. But Certified Boogeyman came to find out that Julian has a marked past. Julian has a sketchy history with cryptocurrency, and Certified Boogeyman was able to keep tabs on Julian and his digital account, his digital footprint.
Oh.
And he was able to confirm with us on live stream that Julian hasn't used his crypto wallet in about 100 days. And nobody's heard from Julian online for about 6 weeks. So this is when everybody starts spamming RIP Julian.
Bro, that's
And this
crazy.
is when people start questioning the whereabouts of Julian. Where is Julian? Is Julian okay? Is Julian with us? What is going on? We have Bundog out here in Dubai, and people are saying that it's GG's for Julian because Bundog is in Dubai. People are spamming that in his comments, saying that he's coming for you because he's in Dubai now. And I thought, what are the odds that Bundog...
But the crazy part is all of this is over. If bro, at the end of the day, give him his 2 M's back and we done. Give him his 2 M's back and we done. He's hot over the 2 M's. Like, bro, I gave you 2 million, ain't nothing happened, bro. Just I guess that's what they say, bro. There's no playing fair. There's no playing fair. That's crazy. And it, bro, and the way things are, there's no way. Oh man, I hope nothing happened to him, man. There's no way that, like, there's no digital footprint at all. No Instagram stories. No, you know, nobody messaging him. He's not doing it. He hasn't touched his crypto wallet in 100 days. 100 days?
Dog pulls up and is in the same location as Julian. Well, it turns out to get even more ridiculous because if you go to YouTube right now and if you type in Bundog, Bundog actually dropped a new music video over there in Dubai. Now, this music video is 2 a.m. in St. Regis. This is Bundog making a music video over there in Dubai currently. As you can see here, he's in the same car he's on in Instagram.
I paid a fucking $1 million for this car. Should not run out of gas.
Shouldn't it come with gas?
I don't get it, bro. Like, this car should not run out of gas.
This is a troll. This is a troll. This is clearly a troll. This car didn't run out of gas. I mean, maybe it did. Maybe it did, but I think that this is a troll. This is a troll of a way of people, of them trying to just say, I'm look at where I'm at. That's all this is. But it's still sloppy. It's crazy. All this is him showing where he's at.
Not run out of gas.
Shouldn't it come with gas?
I don't get it, bro. Like, this car should not run out of gas. It should not even need gas. I don't understand how I'm on the side.
So as you can see by the emblem and the outside of the car right here, it matches the description of the car that he has in this music video. The music video was shot in Dubai. We know that he's using the same car on Instagram that he's using in the music video, where he's seen around the same area where Julian is at. But not only that, remember where Julian stayed. He said he was at the
Is this the
he was
hotel?
at the Atlantis Royal. Look what Bundog says at the end of the song, because this song is 2 a.m. in St. Regis. That's the name of the song. St. Regis, I'm assuming, is a 5-star hotel, just like the Atlantis Royal where Julian had stayed at. And look what Bundog says right here at the end.
Got the killers in Dubai, in the Regis. I told you, we don't do no Hilton, no Marriott.
Got the unalivers in Dubai. At the Regis.
Got the killers in Dubai, in the Regis. I told you, we don't do no Hilton, no Marriott. You know what I'm saying? We don't even do W's no more.
No Holiday Inns.
No Holiday Inns. We don't do, come on, Regis, Four Seasons, Bulgaris, 5-star, nothing. We don't do 5 Atlantis Royals. Come on, fam.
Atlantis Royals. So he starts off by saying there's illers in Dubai,
Atlantis
referring to themselves, and
Royals.
saying how they only stay at 5-star hotels, talking about the St. Regis and none other than the Atlantis Royal,
Bro.
the same hotel that Julian's staying at. So you mean to tell me that Bundog makes a music video in Dubai and is referencing the hotel that Julian?
I'm not even gonna say what it's eerily similar to a certain case that's going on right now. I don't know if you know. Not to say that it's the same people, that nobody's affiliated or anything like that. But the placement of him being in that certain spot to shoot a video just gives him seemingly an alibi. Again, we don't know. Right? Let's keep it all alleged. But that's just insane.
Julian stayed at in the end of the song, as well as sharing his location in the same area where Julian stayed at.
Got the killers in Dubai, in the Regis. We don't even do 5 pounds. We don't do 5 pounds. Atlantis Royals. Come on, fam. When you come to Dubai, you don't stay at one of them hotels, can't chat to us.
So after finding out this music video, after hearing what he said on here, and after finding out where Julian was staying at, Top 5 saying that Bundog owes him a favor. I'm not going to say that Julian isn't here with us, but Julian, where are you at, bro? Julian, if you're here, now's the best time to present yourself and to show yourself, bro, because a lot of people are assuming the worst. I hope that all of this is just a misunderstanding.
Look, I'm going to go out on a limb and say, and I'm not accusing him of doing this either, but maybe he's in rehab, bro. It seemed like he was kind of itching and kind of tweaking out a little bit on camera. That maybe he's in rehab. I would rather him be in rehab than be in a worse situation than that, bro. But that's wild, man. I'm hoping there's man, prayers up. I just hope nothing ever happens to nobody like that, bro. Like, if you're gonna go out, you're gonna go out. But like that, bro, that's crazy, man. And it's sad, bro. Damn.
And Julian comes out and starts talking again, because nobody knows where Julian is at. Julian is nowhere to be found. But from what it looks like on the internet, bro, it is not looking good. Everybody is spamming RIP Julian. But to be fair, I hope that Julian is still here, is still around. I personally don't like what he says or what he does, but I don't wish unalive on no person.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I don't wish that on nobody, man. I don't care what you do. I don't wish that on nobody, man. Like, not like that. Like I said, if you're going to go out, you're going to go out, but not like that, bro.
But if something did happen
crazy
to Julian, all of this stuff right now that we saw is very
maybe PC.
Looks very self-snitch-like, if you ask me. And remember, these are all people that hang out with Drake. These are all Drake's goons. These are all Drake's henchmen. And this is the reason why Wack 100, when he was talking about the hard drive, he was saying to stay away from Top 5. I think it's stuff like this is why Wack 100
forgot
was telling
about
him to stay away
that.
from Top 5.
High key, hit that like button for me, gang.
Why Drake had reached out to Adam 22 and asked Wack 100 about the hard drive, talking about a hat. We all know what the hat means, replace the A for an I. But I'm starting to wonder, was Drake reaching out to Adam and concerned about that because of all this stuff going on right here? Let me remind you, there's still a crypto wallet out there that people are talking about in the Dark Kenny Reddit. If you think what I showed you was very incriminating, just wait until you see what's talked about on this forum right here. But shout out to Dark Kenny for posting this. I just can't share it because of all the personal information. But if you want to take a look, I recommend you do so. Because if you think the stuff that I showed you was incriminating, just wait until you see the rest of the stuff But as far
Oh,
as Julian, man, Julian, if you're still around, bro, now's the best time to
Yeah,
do an
just say
unhinged rant
something,
and
gang.
let people know that you're still here. But as of right now, nobody knows where Julian's at. The clues online aren't looking good. If anything, they paint a different picture. But I guess we'll wait and see what happens. Like I said, this guy's in Dubai. I don't know how the obituaries or the reports work in Dubai. But if Julian is around, man, now's the best time for
Yeah,
you,
you gotta
Julian.
say something.
Now's the best time for you to start speaking, man, because it's starting to look spooky out here. But anyways, I hope I was able to explain this a little bit better.
I mean, he explained it perfectly because I was kind of out of the loop on all of this. But the one thing I will say is I would assume that bro has family, right? So if people are thinking that something possibly happened to him, or you know what I'm saying, or you know, he's gone through something, or something did happen to him, they would say no, nothing happened to him, or yeah, something did happen to him. He has family, so that is the one. We haven't heard anything from anyone, so that's the one thing that kind of gives me a little bit of hope that says, all right, maybe he's not, maybe there's nothing wrong with him, or maybe he's in hiding. Like somebody said, maybe he's in PC, maybe he's in rehab or something like that, where he's, you know, no access to the phone or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, a lot of people do a lot of really bad things. Like, I get that. But when you're talking about a deal going wrong and then now somebody just not going to be here no more because of that is crazy work to me, man. I just hope it's nothing like that. All right, chat, I'm going to get up out of here, man. We might do one more live a little bit later on today, but I appreciate y'all for pulling up for this one, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I will see you guys in the next one. I'm out, gang. Peace.